I have traveled anywhere and everywhere. In Kashmir, in jungles of Nainital, one day I was traveling alone with a cabbie, one of my tour assistant, and one cleaner. We four were there in a car. See, and the car was supposed to travel 10 o'clock from Mussoorie to Nainital. And there is one jungle which is not safe. The taxi driver told me that now you have to lie down on the floor of the car because nobody should see that lady is traveling. I have traveled in such conditions all over across India and many places all over the world. But that time I used to be so, adventurous. Not like that, no, I can do anything. There were people who were trusted. But now, after listening to so many stories happening all over, even I am feeling that that kind of confidence is not there to travel.
I completely agree.
Yes, unfortunately, this has happened,
Yeah.
and which is really not good for our country, which has a great tourism potential. But all these things, we our country as far as tourism is concerned.
That's a very well point said. From really, that's what I meant. Though I wouldn't want to, actually label my country, but incidences such as these are really forcing us to.
Still not 100% safe
Sure,
for solo women in family.
sure, sure,
Surely not.
sure.
Yes, that we are there was a survey which was done for the India's there were around 1,068 participants, out of which I think 63% said that they wouldn't want to travel alone. 33% said they are okay to travel, but 53% again said that they will not travel within the country but would prefer to go overseas. That's sad because there's so much potential within the country.
Very limited that you can do here. What can you do today? If you want to go on a holiday, where can you go? Like just if your mother and daughter going. It's not about the big group, Tina said, but we also do a lot of FIT. So where do you go? As a mother and daughter, where do you go? I would rather, it's safer to go to Dubai
Exactly.
or Singapore and go away.
I mean, it's high time we should work towards it, otherwise, in spite of having such a potential, is not working.
You're not going to sell it confidently to your client.
Right, right.
So you yourself are scared. So how are you going to sell it in a confident manner to your client?
Right, but
Like India, you want to do a long trip, or you want to plan like how you would say a 20-day Europe, you want to do a 21-day solo India, not happening. Try convincing your family first. They will not allow it.
I have done it myself. I mean,
Very difficult.
I really don't feel that unsafe. But still, yes, when you're suggesting something to the foreigners, you need to take care of those lines because, they don't know their limitations sometimes and they do go out of their. I mean, they might attract attention in certain ways. Not that they misbehave, but, so because they are very free in their own world, so they think that in India also it's the same thing, and it's actually not. So that is why they're creating and attracting attention for themselves. But for us Indians, I think it's okay. I mean, I've traveled with my niece all alone in Rajasthan for 10 days, and in a car and with a driver, and I think it was quite okay. Bombay nowadays I don't feel safe to go at 2 in the morning because
That's
I've
very
done
unfortunate
that.
here.
That's very unfortunate, but I've done that many a times. But nowadays, no, I don't want to go alone.
But I kind of agree with Namrata because when I'm putting myself in my shoes now, when I'm saying if I want to do this solo thing, sometimes maybe my husband say, he might only just tell me, are you sure? Are you sure? He might just ask me, are you sure? Or you want to just take like a group of 4-5 girls? Or maybe, going solo, tough. It's taking that wrong. I would prefer going then with Veena, maybe with 350 people, and being taken care of. But then, having like somebody sprawling over me, you never know, God forbid. I mean, seriously, whatever she thinks that she feels Delhi is safe. unsafe and how, yeah, I mean, like, yes, you don't want to walk on Rajpath and that area, maybe at even at 8 o'clock in the night. Yeah, so sure. But you know why I'm finding it a little disturbing here, more than anything disturbing, because Veena says with her years of experience in India, most in India, because she's done Himachal, she is feeling India is unsafe today, which she didn't feel 20 years ago. So I think we need a rethinking here. Somewhere there is something going wrong, because yeah, this is a very important aspect that's coming out of this story.
Here also, the travel agent plays a very important role, because as you said that when they are coming, they are free, they are in their own world. We have to educate the foreigners coming in that this is India, and you have to be, yeah, you have to be like the way we go to some Muslim countries or there, we have to wear their clothes and anything. We, yeah, follow the norms the way they should also follow the norms. I think there will be some kind of we can lessen these kind of things, because seeing those ladies is a kind of a thing for men here. So I think we have to educate them that you have to roam around in this particular way, in this kind of clothes, and please do not do this. I think there also we have to play a role now, and we have to educate them.